Hello, this is the Nerdy. I'm here for a Neokyo unboxing, and as you can probably tell, for the fact that this takes up the entire screen, I have a pretty big box. Because I did get some other things other than the usual photo cards and albums. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are curious about tariffs and all that, and honestly I'm not going to be able to tell you much in this video because I went with FedEx, and the way that FedEx does it is that they deliver your package, and then about like a week or two after, you will get a letter from them with the amount that you pay them for the customs. So until that comes in, I'm not gonna know. And honestly, it is probably not gonna be like the smallest of bills, but that is because I got, like I mentioned, I got some things that are not albums or photo cards, and that's gonna be what drives it up. And I'm gonna have to take this box off my desk to pull it all out. All right, so I got, I mean, this is the pile. This is the pile. The two items that I'm pretty sure is gonna bring things up is this bag and this shirt. One of the things that definitely gets hit by customs are clothing items, but I only have the one shirt, so hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Let's just pull this out. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what the material is. It's very interesting. Definitely not a cotton. But I saw it, it looked interesting, looked different. So I picked it up. This though, this is actually going to go into like part of the cape off. And what it is, it's a bag, but one of the sides is see-through, so it's perfect for putting plush in. So yeah, like my smaller plush will like fit perfectly in this, and it's a nice little bag, so that way, you know, this side is kind of a little incognito. You can't really tell until, you know, you see this. I love this. I'm glad I picked it up. Okay. And we'll just look at this because this is actually not for me. This is a gift for one of my nieces who's a big Sailor Moon fan. Oh, I don't keep much on this table, but it seems like I'm doing a great job knocking the little bit I have on here off. All right, let's see if I can. But yeah, it's basically just a container, and this is a bit of a belated birthday present for her. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. And I did get a Labubu. I have been looking at them for a while, thinking about it for months really, and for me it's like, okay, do I want this because I'm really excited because it's a new thing, or is this actually something I'm gonna really want? And the fact that I kept coming back to this like months after, like I think I was looking at this stuff for like 2-3 months, and then I realized at that point, you know, I just know know that yes, I do want one, and it isn't gonna be like a collect them all kind of collection. Oh, see. Needs a little bit more give. There we go. Because I knew I wasn't gonna get an unopened box, because there's like one version that I want more than the rest. And that is this little green one. So happy to have her. But yes. Honestly, there's none of the others really excite me. This was the only one that's like, yes, this is the one I want. And oh my gosh, she's so soft. So I found someone selling it unopened, and she comes with a little card. So I think if anything, the only one I would want is like one of the Coca-Cola ones, because it's my favorite soda flavor. And outside that, like I said, none of them really interest me that much, but this one actually should be perfect for in here. In fact, let's see. I'm gonna open this and put her in. And there, see, exactly perfect for little plush dolls of her size. Okay, this is just gonna be photo cards and ooh. Got the smaller CDs. These are going to be larger things. Okay, I thought so. This is actually the plastic it's supposed to be in. But yes, I got Ouyang's version of Promise I'll Be. They all had member versions of this album. And they all come with these little stickers that I do want to collect. I haven't gotten anything for them for a long time, but I decided this time, you know what? It's time I made some progress, because I do love 2 p.m. So I'm happy to finally have this with the others I've collected so far. And maybe one day I'll have all 6 with the stickers. So we'll put those over here for now. Oh, no, it did have both albums. Okay. I'm not surprised at the albums. I knew they were coming with everything else. Okay. So photo cards in there. Are there any in here? No, just that version. Yay. So yes, it had a Chaerong and a Rujin and a unit. So definitely wanted to get them, and I'll lay them out when I build room. Then we have Twice. But yeah, apparently things like media, like albums, books, and such, they don't have really any specific custom or tariff, so they don't get charged anything extra. So if that's all you're buying, and I'm thinking photo cards would somehow fall under that from what I've been hearing from other people, because I have been reading up what's others have said about, you know, them getting their stuff shipped out. So yeah, if all you're doing is that and you're not getting into merch and definitely not clothing or anything like that, you're probably going to be okay. I mean, yes, you're still going to get hit by something, but it won't be that much if I remember right. Okay. So I got this more or less as a bundle. I don't have this Momo, so I'm going to be adding that. Do not have this group card. And then the cards that came with, I do have this Chewy that's on top here. So I'm not going to need to keep this or the Nina, but the unit, yes, and this Chaeyoung. I did get into AHOF. It was a group that I wasn't sure about, and I tried to like say, maybe not, but kind of like the Labubu. They didn't leave my mind. I like this group. They're really fun. And I really enjoy their music, which is like the big thing. I have to like the music. If not, it does not matter how much I love the members. I just can't. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at something being well packed, but that is a little bit of a process. Okay, so this is their regular photo book album. Oh, I haven't seen any unboxings for this, so. Oh, I like that. That's cute. So that's the disc. And let's see, he's not here. There, Shuebo. He is my bias. I really like Steven as well though. So I'm focusing mostly on Shuebo, but I definitely want to pick up Steven. Wait, there can't be two discs. Oh, I wonder if one of them's the inclusions. Maybe. Oh, a little bookmark, cute. Oh, and stickers. We'll just keep them. Shuebo. But yay. I have something for them. All right, put the album together. And I managed to do it backwards because of course I did. Yes, this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so this came with 2 of his cards. And for this release, I think everyone just had why do I have 2 CDs? It says CD 1 and 2, but why? Oh, that's right. I think one of them are the songs from the, from the program, the survival show that put the group together. I think that's what that is. Okay. Yes, yes. CD2. And this isn't available, I don't think it's available digitally. If it is, then it's on its own, not as a part of the album. So nice. Nice, I have those now. All right. and we go back into more Twice. All right. Oh, Dahyun, Nyan for the disc. All right. So don't need the momos. Oh, that's right. This is a full set. So yeah, I'll be keeping them. I think it's a full set. Chewy, Chaeyoung, Dahyun, Mina, Jihyo. Yeah, it is. Sana. Yeah. That is all of them. They just were not in order, so it confused me. So I have a full set of that. I needed the Momo and the Dahyun. These two are extras or duplicates. I already have those. But honestly, all of this, it was pretty cheap buying as sets and with the album, so I'm not going to complain. All right, the last Twice album to get into. Year of Yes. It's got the little Mina sticker, which I didn't have before, so. Oh, I forgot. It opens on this way. Nothing in there. So I needed a Momo, so I have a Momo. I do not need the Mina, but I also need this Jihyo. So that was why those were purchased. And of course, I got another Wink Up. If you follow my channel, you know that I do collect these magazines. I was trying to get a lot more than just the one, but I was just having terrible luck where they just kept getting canceled on me. It's like, really? But at least one of them came through. So happy to have that one. And now we're gonna go through more CDs, but these are the smaller CDs, since most of these are actually, I think they're all Japanese releases. So we're starting with Miai and their first or no, not their first album. This is their third single. Their following release was the first album. But yes, Muse, and of course I made sure it came with little cards for it. This is Momona, the leader of the group. I was a fan of her before she went on Produce Japan, the girls season. So I've decided that I'm going to collect at least 3 photo cards pure release for her. So it's going to be one of the more, or the smaller collections that I have. And well, I'm not gonna like fully commit to getting all the Japanese ATEEZ. I do want to start getting at least some things for Mingi. He might be the only one I collect for the Japanese versions of things. So this came with this photo card. And this is, of course, his like solo version of the single. Yay. So I'm gonna try to start collecting these Japanese releases little by little. All right. Mori Musume finally had a new release. So, which of course means new Oda Sakura cards. There are just two versions, which are the two that are here that came with cards. So, yay. Well, at least they have different color backs. It's still the most boring version of the back of the cards yet. The new one that did move too, but I haven't really been feeling their music, so I'm not really sure what I'm actually going to do with their CDs. Because I think the only one I'm actually going to want to keep will be whatever Sakura's final CD will be, but that's not until next year. I mean, she's made the announcement, but it's not happening until 2026. And there's at least one more graduation between like her and her own graduation. All right, and I got Zyker's Ski Lunatic. So this is their debut Japanese single. Let's see. This one has Seon's name on it. Ooh, yes, they are doing different. Oh, interesting. So these two have different B-sides, but this version has the B-sides on both of these. Oh, I may need to check that one then. But yes, this has the full set. It should also have all of Seon's cards. I do kind of want to start working on Zyker's their Japanese releases, since they only have one other after this, so it's doable. You know. It's not hunting down nearly as much. Yeah, okay. So they'll each have one in there, at least. And of course, Psychers at the moment, they're cheap, so might as well make use of that. I have a feeling like for some of these like 5th gen groups, it's just a matter of time before they blow up. Oh, that's the Obi. So it's like make use of the time that you have to get them when they don't cost you a small fortune. Okay. So I believe that should be, oh, nice. But yes, this set was like for super cheap, so I was like, I'd be foolish not to pick it up. So went ahead and did that. Still working on the older NiziU cards. I really would like to be done with Step and a Step for the end of the year, or by the end of the year. Seeing as it's their debut. And I have now more versions. I don't think I actually ever got all of the versions of this, so I'll need to double check which ones I have and which ones I don't. Oh, nice. This one came in a top loader. All right. And I'm pretty sure I double checked to make sure I needed this Rio. I need this. This is, oh, these are freebies. Cute. All right. Kind of feel like I finally have the room. We can put this in the corner there. These in this corner. The other albums. There. Let's see. Want to move this pile into the corner. And we will put that just, I can see it, you don't have to. And go ahead and start laying everything out. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight with that. All right. Duplicates do not need to go out. Your duplicate. Okay. Oh, that is duplicate. But yay for having another one of these OT9 pop sets that I can add to my OT9 pop binder. All right, and these, oh, I somehow missed the group. Definitely keeping the group. Okay, I'm almost done here. More group, duplicates. Not gonna fight to get that thing out. And Rujin. Okay. Let's do this one with the larger inclusions. So, I definitely wanted to work on the season's greetings for NiziU, which is good because they've just announced their 2026 season's greetings. So I feel like I am woefully behind here. But this should be the last of what I needed. So we have Ayaka, her 4-cut. We'll just put those here for now. I'll move them off to the side in a bit. Oh, okay, it's in the front for this one. Got the Mihi. And hopefully it will not take me nearly as long to get their 2020 or their 2026 cards from the season's greetings. Okay, and also her 4-cut. Oh, probably help. She's got the pink and Mako. Don't get stuck. Mako, and they added her sticker into it. Her 4-cut, and then Maya. I swear she has the best card out of them all. Just her with that popcorn. I love it so much. What are you stuck on? Oh, okay, you're stuck on the flap. That's her 4-cut, and then the card decided to try to escape, but there is no escape. All right, that should be the last there. Okay. And then we got some &1 for Cairo. This is a full set of his stuff from One Hearted. Oh my gosh. I'm nothing but a mess right now. I'm sorry. Oh, that I already have. I do need his solo cards here though. And the larger inclusions, I believe. I'll have to double check. I don't think I had the ticket though. I think that was like the one larger inclusion I definitely needed. And then got some kickflip because I definitely wanted to work on them with the fact that they have released their mini album. Which I'm still waiting to be sent out because I did get all versions of it, but I got through Soundwave and I'm not sure why they take so long, because I think I just kind of got spoiled by Aladdin because they were always super quick. So I also got his poster with this set. But yes, that's the digipack. Oh, it's from the JYP shop. And then one of the album cards. Sorry about that. I realized I was missing something because it's like, okay, these are cards, but I did get some things from the JYP store. So, because Neokyo, they have started to offer being able to purchase from the JYP store. Technically, it's ATEEZ the one that actually has the affiliate with the Japanese JYP online store. If you're going purely by price, they're the ones you want to go with. I say this because if you buy through Neokyo, you will be charged for the domestic shipping. I don't mind that just because, well, it saves me a lot by just having everything in one place instead of like going from service to service. It makes it a little easier. But yes, I got one of the can badges for Seta because I was just doing like a little practice run. So I got these can badges, the one for Seta and then one for Mina. But they, like I said, they do charge you the domestic shipping. It wasn't much for these at all. And I'm pretty sure if I got a much larger order, it would really balance itself out a lot more. Unlike with Bai, where you do not have to pay the domestic shipping, which I think is probably something built into whatever partnership they have. But like I said, I will probably start just buying what I want to get from the JYP online store through Neokyo, just because then I don't have to go from proxy to proxy. It's all, you know, the one. And let's see, NiziU, they released another another set of these cards that I do like to try to collect. I do hope to have like a full collection of them one day. But this is for their current tour, Live With You. So these are so cute. That is that set. And let's see whose signatures I got this time around. We oh, we got you from NEXZ. I do not have his, so yay. And we got Mina's. That is cool, especially since these are like completely random. The only thing is that it's, you know, they're gonna be from members from the groups that have things that are sold on the Japanese JYP online store. So I think I'm gonna have to move this pile out of the way. And this is a mess. I don't think I can fix that. Ah. So yes, this order has just a little bit of 2 p.m. But they're all things that I really need, and I finally found this card. So I now have all of Uyong's cards for Must. I just need to pick up one of the units I don't have, and then I am done collecting everything I decided to collect for that release. It's taken far too long, and a lot of it is the fact that I just waited too long to get the cards. So it being an older group, they started to get really hard to find. So when I saw that, I knew I had to snag it, and I'm so glad I did, because now I can be done with that. All right. So I have that Jonghyun already. Yes. Got a set of Jonghyun cards, so I can get that one that I need for the OT9 set. Got this one as well, but that's not one of my OT9 sets, so it's gonna have to find a new home. All right, and decided to get some J-pop. Oh my gosh, these are a lot taller. Oh, I hope they fit. I thought they were going to be standard card size. Oh, why did I make that mistake? It's a little bigger than that. Are you going to be about this size though? No, they're bigger than that. Just a little bit. So I will definitely have to check and see if it's gonna fit. Oh, J-pop, why don't you do anything standard? That said, I really like this set. The group was called Sexy Zone. I hate that name. 3 of the members, these 3, went on. The group got renamed to Timeless. They're still in it. Nakajima Kento, he is now a soloist. But I really wanted to collect some cards, and now I'm gonna have to figure out if I'm gonna have to change some things. Hopefully they fit in the pockets still. Hopefully. Oh, what's all this? Why are you in another thing? Was I sent freebies? Okay, so this is for In Your Fantasy, Mingy. Because I did get all his cards. Oh, no, this is another set. Oh, I guess they must have stuck together. I do have these already. I don't think I realized I got these. This Mingy, though, I do need. So not freebies. They were 2 different things that for some reason, they must have just stuck together. All right, I needed this Jihyo. So I finally have that one. I do already have this Fancy You. Oh, we got another set. Yes, I got from Anteam Mormaki. Pretty sure I have this one. Why did I take it out? I'm trying to remember which ones I have and which ones I don't. I want to say I have that one. I definitely did not have this one. I know this was one of the cards I bought the set for. I didn't have his ID card. So, get to keep one of those. Yes, and the units, which definitely did not have, but I'm keeping, since again, it lets me collect members that are not Maki. And I think the rest were duplicates, but it was a cheap set, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, for this one I had to finally get my X-Acto knife back. Got more Shuebo. Another two kind of stuck together. Want to be careful, so I'm not actually cutting the wood. I did not, yay. I got another one, the In Your Fantasy Pokamingis. All right. Come on, I cut the tape. Let it out. Let it out. All right. Finally, this is the last card I need for Amaru for their debut. So at least that is done. I did pick up this Seiyun Bob just because I just wanted to get another Seiyun Bob. Alright, and I got the full set. This is the regular edition OT7 set for Bite Me, because I wanted to get something for that release, especially since they have now announced their comeback, or their next Korean comeback. And I'm still working on Oh Really. I swear there's so much I still need to work on. Ah, why do I keep dropping things? All right. So I have this Momo for Eyes Wide Open. I have the last cards I needed for that album. So that is one of the Twice albums that I am completing. Oh. And we have more Shuebo. Shuebo. I think it's Shuebo. Yes. The princess of the group. Or some of this plastic, it just falls apart on you. Get off. It's stuck on my fingertips here. Okay. All right, so those Nyan I have already. This one I got for this because between that Momo and this Nyan were the last two cards I needed. So that is now done. And I did make sure to work a little bit on the Antwerp pops for Solyon. So I have one there. And we have more in your fantasy Mingy. So so with this, I really just have to get for that. Because I already have all of Jungho. Got this Momo for more and more. Oop. And I think these are the last two for the In Your Fantasy polka for Mingy. Another one where it just kind of falls apart. All right, so I needed this Chaeyoung on top. These, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have, it's just the Jungyeon, so these are duplicates. They will need new homes. I did try to get the two other Summer Nights cards that I need. In fact, it was one of the last things I decided to try to grab, and it didn't come in. The last item that came in was the Kick It Flip It set for Amaru. And I figured, okay, I'm not gonna wait, because I had a feeling it probably wasn't actually gonna come in because it was a bit of an older one, but it had both the Daehyun and the Jungyeon that I needed from their respective sets. So I was hoping that I could just get it, but did not work out. In fact, a couple of days ago, I did get the message from Neokyo that it was canceled, so I guess that's just money I can use to buy it. So for Nalina, I got this pop for Seita because it was adorable. And I gotta double check and see if I need any more pops for Seita for that era or not. Oh, I did get this for Minji. Minjae. Tried to make it into a mix of Minjae and Mingy. No, Minjae. Oh. But yes, I got his. I still need a couple of the other members to be done with that. And I love the fact that for their latest comeback, they are continuing it on. So now they have, so now they're holding this card in that. I got this Yes or Yes Chaeyoung. So yeah, overall just a lot of toys because I am so close. I am so close to being done here. I needed this sauna, so I got that. It came in a set, and I didn't realize this was the monograph. Oh well, it will find a new home. I mean, I would, if it was like the full set of the monograph, sure, I'll keep it, but not on its own. Okay, and this looks like we're finishing off with Twice, which I'm not surprised with. Again, I was loading up on a lot of Twice this time around. And I believe this is the sauna I needed. Everything, or maybe not. No, I don't think this is the sauna. I think it's the other one from Feel Special that I need. Yeah, the rest, hopefully they will find new homes. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay. So yes, I definitely wanted to make sure that this was a pretty large order because I knew when I was shipping it out, it was going to be hit by customs. And if it was going to be hit by customs, I wanted it to be, you know, feel like it was worth it. And oh my gosh, I feel like it's worth it. This is so much. Oh, so much. But I'm so happy. This is gonna help out so much. I'm gonna be finishing or getting very close to finishing with back collecting for Twice. With the next one, hopefully I will get the last cards I need. Getting all of Mingy's in your fantasy polka, fantastic. And again, working on kickflip and NEXZ. Definitely needed to do that. Oh, so happy, so very happy. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. This is the last video that I'm shooting before I do my storing video because I wanted to wait for this to come in. So that will be the next one on my channel, as I don't know when I'm actually going to be getting my pre-order for kickflip. I know it's coming at some point, I just don't know when. And then of course Twice has a release on the 10th. Then NEXZ has her release just like days after the Korean, but the following week is when the US stores get their versions, like their store exclusive versions, like Target and Barnes & Noble. So that's like back to back 2 weeks. And as I mentioned, NEXZ, they just announced their new release, which will be the end of the month. So yes, I'm gonna be pretty broke. I will probably start up another Neokyo order sometime this month, but you're not gonna see it until next month or maybe even the month after. I don't know. I definitely need to do one before the end of the year because I do want to get some more gifts for family this time for Christmas. So yeah, so there's definitely gonna be something before the end of the year. And there's still so much I need to catch up on in general anyway. So we'll see where that takes me. If you want to make sure you don't miss a video from me, make sure you subscribe because I do not really follow a schedule. The closest you get is when there's a new release. Because for the groups that I collect for, those you can probably guess, or if they have a US release, basically. But outside of that, it's all up in the air. So make sure you subscribe, don't miss anything, and until next time. Bye!
좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로. 그래 그거야.